Okay, thank you so much. This is our last virtual open house.
Ooh, I'm tired. I'm tired
Okay.
talking. I gotta like
Yes,
massage my cheek muscles. Been talking so much for the last couple
I
hours.
know. So thank you all who have joined us on our virtual open house journey. And so this is a pretty neat opportunity also. We just finished up with one in Mililani, and now we're headed over to Waipahu. And the last time we did the virtual open house in this one, Attilio and I actually got to walk through the home. And I'll tell you, this homeowner takes pride of ownership, keeps it very
They
clean and
do.
nice. Yeah. And the price point too, um, for what you're getting and the price of the home, this is a tremendous value. And there's really nothing more that could be done on this particular home. So, $235,000. It's about 800 square feet interior living space, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1 parking. The location, it's a great location. It's so close to the shopping center. There is some street parking close by. And then I'll tell you, when we were out there to do the virtual showing, I'm not sure if he was like a resident manager or just like the manager, but he was super helpful and very friendly. They were doing some maintenance on the gate because this is a gated complex. So keeping the place up, looking nice, and again, super helpful there on site. So you can see Attilio is taking us through the video, the YouTube video here, and giving us the highlights of this particular home.
Yeah. So if you're a first-time home buyer looking for I was talking so much. I said first-time ham buyer. So if you're really into ham,
Do you have
mac and cheese
ham? Do you have
sandwiches,
some ham on the mind?
bacon,
Are you hungry?
bacon, hamburger, other
Funny
types of
coming from a
word. No, not if this is not for the first-time ham buyer. This is for the first-time home buyer. And
yes,
notice too, they got PV panels on there, so that's keeping the common area
maintenance.
electrical bills down, keeping your maintenance
Yeah,
fees down when a building complex has that kind of foresight. It is
gated.
uncovered parking, but it's secured with a security gate.
Mhm. And like I said, that resident manager is on site making sure everything is fully functional. They were
Now,
working on it when we came out there the other day.
one thing I really want to point out to you that's super important, that if you ever wanted to make use of the phrase Su Casa, Mi Casa, or Mi Casa, Su Casa, that would be so appropriate for if you lived here. Casa, Su Casa. My
Su
home is your
Casa!
home. Su
Su
Casa.
Casa.
Su Casa.
Yes. And
I
it's
just needed to
right.
point that out. Huge
Yes.
benefit for Spanish speaking, wannabe Spanish speaking, or people that just know that phrase, Mi Casa, Su Casa.
It's a popular
Secure
phrase.
gates.
And it could be your phrase if you bought in this building. And I don't believe, like last that I checked, there was like no other Su Casa units available. I could be wrong
No
though, so
other
don't quote
casas for sale.
So
Again,
this
very conveniently located.
235,000. You don't see those prices very often.
Not in these days and ages for buying it. And I tell you, this homeowner, right there's the door. Look at that. Brand new
Nice.
security door. It's got a lockbox on it. Does he love his home? How do I know? Because he's got the word love on the
Lots of love in this
wall.
home.
That's how we know they love this home.
The other nice thing that they've done, I don't know what his background is, but it looks like he's
like
tucked away all the cables. All those cables are tucked away.
All the cables for the surround sound in the living room. And then look at the countertops, undermount sink.
It's beautiful. Beautiful renovations that they've done on this home.
Extra storage space in the kitchen, pantry space. This is your dream home, says so right there on the wall. And look how shiny these walls are. You know what that means? Fresh
New paint.
paint.
New paints.
New paint. Say you needed to get your ladder and go to touch the roof. Right there's a ladder.
So the other thing I want to point out with the location of this particular unit, it's like on the back of the building. So like there's not a whole lot of the direct sunlight that comes on it, and with the cement walls, it keeps it pretty cool within the
Yeah, no
unit.
direct. And where a lot of the home gets hot is when those parts of the home or the rooms face the setting sun. So this faces the rising sun of the building, and you can't tell, but he's got the internet cabled, hardwired cabled into each room, so you can literally plug in a Cat5 into the back of your computer or your laptop and have literally not be running off of Wi-Fi, but a higher speed data, especially today with everybody home officing or home sheltering. That's probably
And
something that was a neat
homeschooling
feature
too.
before, but now it's become a necessity, having high-speed internet in all the rooms, air conditioning.
Yep. And when we were in there, I think it was like in the middle of the day. None of the AC was on, and
And it
it
was
was
cool.
pretty cool. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
there. You can use it. Do you need it?
This is the
Probably not.
laundry facility. It was, when I went there, it was very clean. People were wearing masks. It's all coin operated. So very convenient if you want to be able to. I used to use one of these before, and I just get 3 of them going, and
Boom. Laundry's done for the week.
yeah, old school jungle gym. Now, right now it's closed off, but I'm sure they'll be opening up soon. You can go, do your own personal workout over here. Some pull-ups.
Your personal workout on the playgrounds?
Playground.
The playground workout.
Playground workout. Check it out. Just go on YouTube. There's plenty of those videos, playground workout.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true, but if I just thought about it in my head, I assume somebody else did. And by the way, so there's Farrington Highway right there. And this complex is located right behind Don Quixote Shopping Center right here. So you can literally walk to go do all your grocery shopping. There's also going to be a...
the public transportation is very close by too. And the rail. Whenever that's going to be done. The rail will be close by. Yep.
So here's what we do know about Todd. Todd is a redheaded kid that I knew back in 4th grade. We used to ride our Schwinn Stingrays back and forth to each other's houses and do sleepovers. Yeah. No, not that Todd. The Todd I'm talking about is TOD, which stands for Transient Oriented Development. Here's what we know. And how do we know that the value of properties go up in this area close to the rail? Because it's happened in every single city where they built light rail. Mm-hmm. All of these values of these properties start going up in value, and that, I guarantee, is what's going to happen here if you buy in that complex. And here's our guarantee. We've looked at the data going back 100 years, and the value of real estate on Oahu has doubled. On the short side, 12 years. On the long side, 20 years. And here's what we do know is that the property is going to be worth more. So if you're renting right now, because most likely the person who's looking at this property is either an investor or first-home home buyer that's renting. And what do we know about renting, Adrian? What are the pluses and minuses versus owning?
Well, you're going to be, as a renter, you're going to be paying a mortgage, right? But it's not going to be your own mortgage. It's going to be the owner's mortgage, and you'll be building wealth for the owner. The other thing as a renter is that you have no control over when that owner of the property is going to raise the rent or maybe sell. You never know. So, hey, this is a great property. Great first-time home buyer property.
Yeah, here's something I want to mention to everybody. You see a lot of stuff in there. There's Chucky the hamster. Chucky is still there.
Chucky.
I don't know if his name's Chucky, but I'm just calling him Chucky the hamster. But all of this stuff that they had in there, they cleared it all out. None of this stuff is there anymore. It's all clean and clear and ready for you to come take a look at it. Nice security door. He's so conscientious.
Maybe we should update the photos since
I
they've
think we
cleared
need
it
to
out
go back
more.
and do I think we need to do the Matterport. In fact, we're going to have Damien do that this week because that's what we do. We pay attention to our clients' needs. More importantly, last thing, I'll tell you how fastidious this seller was. When we came to do the virtual open, he had this, like, I call it human flypaper, was right here. It was like this square about the size of this floor mat, and it was like this sticky material that literally took the stuff off the bottom of your feet. Not your skin, but all the dirt and grime. So literally when we stepped both feet on there and then stepped here, our feet were completely clean, even though we were wearing shoes.
They didn't
So
want tracking, no tracking any kind of dirt into the home. So
check
very.
this out. Let's say you have the door open and you want to have a cool breeze, but you want privacy. Shower curtain. He's not taking a shower at the front door. It's just
privacy.
for privacy if you want to have the front door open. Isn't that ingenious? And then
smart guy, this owner.
Now here's the deal. I know why this AC is mounted this way. Do you know why, Adrian?
Because the house rules do not allow for the AC to be protruding into like the hallways in the common area.
Walkway, because someone's going to bang their head on it and split it open. So very ingenious. He moved it flush with the outside and built this little cabinet because what's blowing out the sides is hot air, and you want that blowing outside. So he made this little ingenious connection here. So very creative. Very creative and smart and sharp. He's got these speakers for surround sound with the wiring all hidden. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys is that, you know, please, we've just got it back on the market. We're going to be refreshing these pictures. And with this price point, I don't doubt that this home is not going to be on the market for very long. And that's it.
Especially with inventory. Inventory is super low. So are interest rates. So
between 30 to 45% less inventory on the market right now. So if you're a buyer wanting a really nice unit, this is it.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us on our virtual open house journey. And until next week, we'll see you then.
Be safe and aloha.
Be safe.